The extraterrestrials that we know as predators are beings that hunt for sport. They are intelligent, brutal, and cunning. They live to hunt, to become the dominant life form in the universe. Some might see them as monsters, but they are nomadic beings that wander to different worlds, always hunting, always searching for the one prey that would test their skills to the limits. They are governed by a hierarchy of elders, clan leaders, and rituals that have been part of their culture. They follow a system of honor, respect, and loyalty. From what we know about the predator species, they are grown to be a hunter race, mastering various types of weapons, skills, and tactics. But what other creature in science fiction is known to be a proven hunter, something that can form a plan, lay traps, analyze the situation, adapt, and overcome all odds? Is there another hunter that can match the predator? What if the predator hunted the creeper? Two vicious life forms where the main focus of their life is to hunt prey. If they hunted each other, who would win, the predator or the creeper? The first thing we need to do is get an understanding of each character, starting off with the creeper. What is it exactly? While its true origins are still left in mystery, there have been many theories as to what it is, but nobody has really told us exactly what this creature is. All we know is that it rises every 23 years during the spring season, and it gets to feed for 23 days. It feeds on humans. It's not a creature that tries to talk to its prey verbally. However, an early draft of the script for the first movie did show the creeper was going to speak a little bit, but this was cut from the final version of the film. But the comic book story did show the creeper speaking a few words throughout the chapters. This implies it can communicate with humans. When it hunts a target, it picks out one specifically and then removes their organs or limbs to replenish its own. It was seen to even grow back a head in a very short amount of time. It only kills when it needs something from its prey, or if it's trying to keep its origins a secret. If we observe how it hunted, we can see that it hunts by using the fear of its victims. It tends to stalk them over and over, seeing them run and panic until it moves in for the final attack. We've seen it use its wings to fly at incredible speeds. Aside from that, the wings have also been seen to trap its prey and strong enough to dismember limbs. In all the films, the creeper has taken tremendous damage to its body, like getting run over by a vehicle, getting hit by multiple types of firearms, and falling from very high altitudes. Even when its head is damaged, it continues to move. When it took a giant spiked object through the head, it did not die. This creature takes a lot of punishment and never stops. When it requires a new limb, it uses its third nostril to smell the organs from its prey. By putting its prey in a state of fear, this third sense allows it to detect the organ it needs to replace. The personality of the creeper is a rather twisted individual. It likes to toy with its prey, causing fear among them as he stalks them, but it becomes more aggressive during the end of its feeding cycle. When it's not resting or hunting, the creeper likes to make grotesque artwork from the bodies of those he hunted. Whatever this thing is, the creeper's mind is sadistic, evil, and ruthless. There's been a few weapons used by the creeper. Most of them are made from the body parts of its victims. It's unclear why the creeper is attached to these things, but it's also seen using an axe. We've seen the creeper drive a very old truck. It was modified with weapons and traps, either to stop victims from escaping or to keep people from entering the vehicle if he's not around. This indicates the creeper is very intelligent and not just a mindless creature that hunts. We know it has lived through countless periods of time. Maybe it's eaten too many hearts for its own to ever stop. The predators, on the other hand, might have some similar fighting abilities that can compete with the creeper. These aliens are born to be hunters. traveling to many worlds to seek out the worthiest prey. They have hunted bad blood predators, humans, xenomorphs, and multiple other life forms throughout the predator universe. To them, fighting to the death is not an option, but a way of battle for them. If we look at the weapons of the Yautja, they vary in different forms, all based on what prey they are hunting at the time. Equipped with powerful weapons like a plasma-based shoulder cannon that can burn through flesh, a trapping net gun that pins a target to a surface, while the sharp net cuts through the victim. The spear can extend for longer reach in melee combat, or the tip can be fired for long-range attacks. Some predators will equip a wrist blade on each arm, while others will only use one. The Smart Disc weapon cuts through multiple targets and then returns to the predator, but as a last resort, it can be used for melee combat. In some rare occasions, the predator can use a single shot of plasma from the wrist launcher. While not as powerful as the shoulder cannon, it can still burn through body armor. Their assortment of weapons is always expanding, making changes to better accommodate their targeted world. Many hunters would train to learn multiple weapons, or to become a master of one specific weapon they favor. These hunters are known to stalk their prey using camouflage technology and multiple vision modes, learning how their prey operates, observing their patterns, and planning out the best way to launch an attack. Some might choose for a stealthy approach, waiting for the group to separate, and then picking them off one by one. A cautious predator would be more difficult to track. It would choose the right position where it retains the advantage. In other situations, the predator might feel confident in its abilities, that rushing the prey might catch them off guard, and a full-on assault might result in the entire squad being wiped out much quicker. After overpowering their prey, the predator would sometimes rip the spinal column from its prey, a display of its incredible strength and brutality. If they must, predators are known to climb surfaces like trees, buildings, and fire escape stairways, either to hunt or to escape detection. When it comes to their resistance to damage, they can be taken down with continuous bullets from heavy firearms. Their skin is thick to some degree, but not that thick. Some parts of the body are covered in armor, but it has plenty of exposed areas. Predators have been known to fight even if their hands are cut off. They do need to patch their wounds using their medical kits, so these injuries could affect their performance if they are not cared for. So if these two creatures fought each other, who do I think would win? Well, after looking at both of their strengths and weaknesses, it seems as if the creeper would have the advantage in many factors. It can fly at very fast speeds. Its body can be punctured with sharp weapons and firearms, but it just keeps on moving forward. The injuries it gets only seem to slow it down a little bit, as it can regenerate any limb or body part. The films and comic book don't seem to tell us how to effectively destroy the creeper. I think at some point the predator would want to fight the creeper in honorable melee combat because it's a worthy opponent. The predators are known to train as warriors and hunters with many weapons, but I just don't see the predator's main weapons causing enough damage to the creeper to permanently stop it. How about the net gun? The creeper might be strong enough to break free from it, considering it can rip the roof off cars. As it grows more angry, it becomes more ferocious. The spear and wrist blades might puncture the creeper's skin, but we know that won't stop him. This could be a chance for the creeper to rip a limb off the predator or deliver a massive blow. You could say the shoulder cannon might be able to bust a hole into the creeper's body, but what difference would it make? Even if you blew a hole into its head, it does not stop. Perhaps the Smart Disc weapon could cut the head off or slice the torso in half. I wonder if losing half its body would even be possible, but this might take multiple hits to achieve on the creeper. I think there's very few situations where the predator might have even a slight chance of winning, but the overall advantages are given to the creeper. After 3 films and 1 comic book, the creeper has not been defeated. The predators, on the other hand, are shown to be mortal, despite their long lifespan. It seems as if they don't have any major advantage in winning this battle. The predators can take quite a bit of damage themselves, but they will succumb to their injuries if they are severe. So I'll have to pick the creeper winning this battle. It just seems too fast, too resilient, too powerful, with almost no weakness that would affect its battle performance. But once again, this is an open discussion and I could be wrong. How do you think the predator would win this battle? And are his chances very low or high? Tell me in the comment section. If you have a request or suggestion for a video, just put it down below in your comment. Subscribe to see more videos like this one and turn on the bell notification. This way you get notified when I upload a video. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, so follow me on those platforms. I also did a video covering the comic book story of the Creeper. It goes into its connection to the Aztec civilization from a long time ago, and it brings up some facts about the Creeper's past. I'm going to leave a link to it so you can check it out. Before you leave, I would appreciate a thumbs up rating on this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.